Elon Musk is saying his Neuralink company has successfully implanted one of its wireless brain chips in a human for the first time.
Remember all those movies about bionic men you saw growing up? With Elon Musk's Neuralink, they've become a reality. From groundbreaking brain-computer interfaces that promise to unlock human potential to bionic eyes that could restore vision to the blind, we have an array of jaw-dropping advancements to explore in this video.
Dr. Kroll, Musk says that the first human users will be people who've lost the use of their limbs. So how does and will this actually work?
So buckle up, because this neural journey is about to kick into high gear. Number 1. Neuralink, a new world of possibilities. Imagine having superhuman senses or the power to overcome paralysis. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, not anymore. Musk is ready to shatter the boundaries of what we thought was possible with Neuralink's brain-computer interface. And the most thrilling part? It could unlock the mysteries of consciousness, a phenomenon that could redefine our understanding of the human brain. Neuralink isn't just a chip, it's a whole new world of possibilities. Think of a future where the blind could see, the paralyzed could walk, and our brains could connect directly to the internet. Neuralink's latest update teeters on the edge of these breakthroughs. With the third round of human trials on the horizon, the stakes and expectations are sky high. Which one is cuter? Like for the dog, comment for the cat. Number 2. What is Neuralink? You're probably living under a rock if you haven't heard of Elon Musk by now. But let's rewind a little and give you a recap of what Neuralink actually is all about. How did it all begin? And what does it do? Neuralink, founded by tech billionaire Elon Musk, is a neurotechnology company working on implantable brain-machine interfaces, BMIs. The primary goal of Neuralink is to help humans keep pace with advanced artificial intelligence. The company is developing ultra-high bandwidth brain-machine interfaces to connect humans and computers. The technology involves a chip implanted in the brain and tiny threads thinner than a human hair that can monitor the activity of neurons. It's a revolutionary approach that could potentially treat neurological disorders, restore sensory and motor function, and ultimately expand the capabilities of the human mind. Neuralink began its research by testing on animals, including monkeys and pigs, to refine the technology. With human trials on the horizon, the company faces ethical concerns about the risks of invasive procedures, potential misuse, and the long-term impact on the brain. Number 3. Brain-computer interfaces. Now that we've covered Neuralink, let's zoom out to the broader implications of brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. They're not just about restoring lost senses. BCIs could one day allow us to control machines with our thoughts, upload information directly to our brains, and even communicate telepathically. Imagine a world where physically impaired individuals could operate devices solely through their thoughts, significantly enhancing their quality of life. This technology could blur the line between human and machine, creating new possibilities for those with disabilities and pushing the boundaries of human potential. However, with such profound power over the mind, critical questions arise. Who controls the data collected from our brains? How do we safeguard against the misuse of this technology that could invade our most private thoughts? As we venture into this uncharted territory, balancing innovation with ethical considerations will be essential for a responsible future. Which brings us to the PRIME study, the foundational block on which Neuralink rests. Number 4. PRIME study. The PRIME study, conducted by Neuralink, is a cornerstone in understanding the potential of this groundbreaking technology. This pivotal study primarily focuses on examining the safety and efficacy of the Neuralink chip in patients with severe spinal cord injuries. The findings of this study are therefore of immense significance. If successful, it could open a new chapter in medical treatments and turn neurological disorders from being lifelong sentences to conditions with solutions. Imagine a world where a person can recover the use of limbs, sensation, and even speech after years of being paraplegic. They could go a long way to enhance the well-being of so many individuals, giving them a chance where there was none. However, as positive as the outlook is, one has to bear in mind that this technology is still in its infancy. With this technological advancement at our doorsteps, it is up to the researchers to see that this technology is safe for all and only has a positive impact. Number 5. Telepathy. Telepathy is the star of the show. It's meant to give new life to people without hope. On January 28, 2024, Neuralink made history by successfully implanting its brain-computer interface device, named Telepathy, in a 29-year-old patient, Noland Arbor, who is paralyzed below the shoulders due to a diving accident. After the surgery, Arbor could move a cursor with his thoughts and demonstrated how effectively the device worked in real-life scenarios like playing games or controlling music. This pioneering accomplishment paves the way for a future where telepathy can make thoughts travel directly from one brain to another without passing through language as a medium of communication. Imagine a world where thoughts, feelings, and events are transmitted in real time, improving the quality of communication and relationships. However, this exciting frontier brings ethical questions. What happens to privacy when thoughts can be shared so openly? Can someone take control of your thoughts or alter your senses? While Neuralink is paving the way to the seemingly impossible, the conflict between the two is going to define the future of human interaction in terms we are yet to understand. Number 6. Robotic surgical system. Moving further into the world of Neuralink, one cannot help but mention the potential it has in the field of medicine, especially in robotic surgical systems. Neuralink's technology, when combined with these complex systems, could significantly increase the level of dexterity and accuracy, which can open up a new chapter of minimally invasive surgery. Think about surgeons who can perform movements as if they are robots, which are controlling the movements by the signals coming directly from the brain and being as precise as possible. This could result in a shorter time to recovery and a better patient prognosis, besides lowering the incidence of complications during surgery. However, the concept of machines operating on people with the help of a chip in the head is inspiring and frightening at the same time. Now that we are at the edge of this new epoch, issues concerning safety, morality, and the art of healing are raised. The world is waiting to see how Neuralink will address the complicated relationship between technology, health, and the human body to revolutionize the healthcare industry. Number 7. Human trials. Human trials began after FDA approval on May 25, 2023, which was rejected in 2022 due to safety concerns over the device's lithium battery and the possibility of the wires moving around the brain. Neuralink began its first trials in September 2023 for patients with quadriplegic cervical spinal injuries, or ALS. Neuralink, a company that focuses on developing implantable brain-machine interfaces, reached a huge achievement on the 28th of January 2024 when it implanted its device, known as Telepathy, into a patient. This first-in-human trial enabled the patient to move a computer cursor by sheer thought, thus demonstrating the capabilities of the device. However, later reports indicated that, for instance, the investigators found that about 85% of the threads of the implant were detached, thus calling for the reliability of this technology. Later in August 2024, Neuralink revealed a second implantation, which showed some improvement despite the previous setbacks. Such trials have given rise to ethical questions concerning such intrusive enhancements, as well as possibilities to amplify human potential in ways never before seen. Number 8. Blindsight technology. Neuralink's venture into the world of visual augmentation, known as the Blindsight Project, is a fascinating fusion of the two technological paths. This initiative aims to create a neural interface that can bypass damaged visual pathways and stimulate the brain directly, potentially restoring sight to those who have lost it. In essence, it combines the high-bandwidth brain-machine interface of Neuralink with the optic nerve interfacing of bionic eyes. The potential here is astonishing. With a digital camera linked to the brain, patients might experience rudimentary vision, perceiving edges and shapes like an old video game. While not perfect, Neuralink's ambitious goal could eventually lead to seeing colors and more complex visuals, unlocking new dimensions of perception. As technology evolves, we may even access wavelengths beyond our natural vision, revealing a universe previously hidden from us. The future of sight restoration is bright, and Neuralink is leading the charge into this extraordinary frontier. Number 9. Bionic vision. But Neuralink is just one star in a vast universe of tech advancements. Think of the possibility of having bionic eyes where the blind can see again. Fantastic, isn't it? But it is not just a dream. Currently, various companies around the world are struggling to create implants that could be connected to the optic nerve. These innovations redefine what it means to see in the first place. Every new generation of these devices is becoming smarter and more intelligent, and a giant leap forward to regaining something that many of us have lost. Neurological breakthroughs are likely to make blindness a thing of the past soon. However, as these exciting developments unfold, we must confront a crucial question. Is society ready for such a level of human enhancement? Number 10. Creating organs from scratch. Learning from bionic vision, let's touch down on the terrain of regenerative medicine. Scientists have discovered ways to print live tissue. Yes, you read it here first. Bioprinting is no longer the stuff of science fiction, but is quickly becoming a reality. This new technology is set to change transplants and how people view organ failure in the future. Think about a time when you would not need to wait for a transplant list to get an organ, but rather get one that has been designed for your body. However, with such incredible advancements come profound questions. That is how this will redefine healthcare, ethics, and even the value of human life. 3D bioprinting could make it possible to grow organs on demand, and yet questions arise as to who has access to these technologies. Also, the issues of ethical concern regarding human cloning and the potential black market for lab-grown body parts grown in laboratories have to be considered. Number 11. Nanotechnology medical revolution. Now, if regrowing organs sounds groundbreaking, hold onto your hat because we're about to crank up the innovation dial. Welcome to the world of nanotechnology, a world of opportunities and endless possibilities. Picture swarms of microscopic robots coursing through your bloodstream, repairing cells and attacking diseases at their root. It's like having a battalion of small doctors all working day and night within us, doing their heroic best. Some nanomedicines have already started going through clinical trials, which could mark the beginning of the end for many deadly diseases. The possibilities are immense, with even diseases that were considered terminal now being treatable. What does it mean for our bodily integrity to have tiny robots change us from within? The idea of programmable robots inside our bodies raises concerns about misuse or malfunctions. Number 12. Gene editing, CRISPR. Continuing on our journey through technological marvels, let's zoom in on gene editing, a frontier that's been pushed wide open by CRISPR technology. With the ability to snip and tweak DNA, we could potentially eradicate genetic diseases and even customize traits like eye color. Imagine parents being able to choose their child's physical attributes before birth. While it's exciting, there's a flip side. If everyone starts picking ideal traits, we might lose what makes each of us unique. Could this lead to a future where individuality fades? As we explore this new frontier, the potential to reshape humanity is incredible and unsettling. How will we handle this newfound control over our biology? And what will the future of humanity look like? Number 13. Cryonics. no sperm, no eggs. As we delve into cryonics, we venture into a territory that is as controversial as it is fascinating. Cryonics, the science of using ultra-cold temperatures to preserve human life with the hope of future revival, is pushing the boundaries of our understanding of life and death. It's a field still largely in its infancy, yet it holds the potential to revolutionize our approach to terminal illness and aging. Imagine a world where death is not an end, but a pause, a temporary state from which we could potentially return. The ethical and philosophical implications are profound and complex. As we explore this frontier, we must tread carefully, respecting the sanctity of life, while also daring to reimagine its limits. Yet the ethical question remains: should humans meddle with life and death on such a profound level? Number 14. Digital immortality. Moving from the physical world to the virtual world, the idea of a digital afterlife through mind-uploading technology. Some researchers are looking into the idea of transferring one's mind to a computer, thus achieving the ability to live forever. But can we call this as living? This is another debatable yet interesting area where human consciousness is relocated to the digital environment, which can be considered a kind of people's eternity. It could change our perception of life, death, and even existence in life's broadest sense. It is like living in a society where people's consciousness can go on after they are dead, where information can be stored forever. However, as was the case with cryonics, the stakes are as philosophical and ethical as they can get. While operating in this digital environment, we need to embrace the desire for eternal life and at the same time preserve the sanctity of life and uniqueness of every person. Number 15. Synthetic blood. In a parallel vein of innovation, the scientific community is making strides in the development of synthetic blood, potentially marking the end of donor dependency. This medical breakthrough, just like AI therapists, holds the promise of revolutionizing an entire field, in this case, transfusion medicine. Synthetic blood, produced in labs, can be universally compatible, reducing the risks of blood type mismatches. Additionally, it can be sterilized to eliminate any possible infections, making transfusions safer. However, as with all new technologies, there are ethical implications to consider. The development of synthetic blood raises questions about the potential for misuse, the long-term effects on recipients, and the impact on donor programs. Number 16. Chimeras for organ harvesting. Recent experiments involve growing human organs in animals like pigs. While promising for organ donation, many are concerned about creating human-animal hybrids, which could lead to unpredictable biological consequences. In biotechnology, this is a controversial yet intriguing field of creating human-animal hybrids, also known as chimeras, for organ harvesting. This concept involves the integration of human cells into animal embryos, with the aim of growing human-compatible organs in animals. The potential of this technology is immense, as it could address the global shortage of organs for transplantation and save countless lives. However, the ethical implications are profound. The creation of chimeras raises questions about the boundaries between humans and animals, the definition of personhood, and the potential for exploitation of sentient beings. Number 17. Artificial intelligence therapists. Transitioning from organ donors to the depths of the human mind. Another cutting-edge technology is the emergence of AI-powered therapists. These digital entities, built on complex emotional algorithms, are being tested as a new method for providing mental health support. This innovation could potentially revolutionize the field of psychotherapy, making mental health services more accessible and efficient. However, the advent of AI therapists brings with it a myriad of ethical considerations. The question of whether an artificial entity can truly understand and respond to human emotions in a therapeutic context is a contentious one. As we explore this new frontier in mental health care, it is crucial to ensure that the implementation of such technology is done with the utmost care and respect for the complexities of human psychology. Number 18. Synthetic embryos. Another innovation in the biotechnology industry is the formation of synthetic embryos from stem cells. This innovation avoids the need for conventional reproduction techniques, expanding a range of opportunities in medicine and other sciences. The possibilities are virtually limitless, from improved knowledge of how an embryo forms to enhanced treatments for infertility. But this advancement comes with a lot of ethical issues. The idea of developing artificial individuals for the sake of experiments is questionable in terms of ethics. As we navigate this uncharted territory, it is essential to tread carefully, balancing the promise of scientific progress with the need to respect the sanctity of life. Number 19. The metaverse. As we explore the metaverse, a realm where digital and physical realities converge, we find ourselves on the brink of a new frontier. No longer confined to science fiction, tech giants are constructing immersive worlds where avatars can live, work, and socialize. This digital utopia promises limitless creativity and connection, offering experiences that transcend the limitations of our physical existence. As users engage in these virtual spaces, vast amounts of personal data are collected, raising concerns about exploitation and surveillance. Reports highlight that technologies used in the metaverse can track bodily movements and behaviors, potentially revealing sensitive information about users' mental and physical states. Moreover, the metaverse may exacerbate the digital divide, leaving those without access to technology behind. We must critically assess whether we are inadvertently crafting a parallel reality that could overshadow our tangible world. Number 20. Space tech. Colonizing new frontiers. As we explore these advancements in neurotechnology, we cannot move further without acknowledging the parallel developments in space technology driven by Elon Musk. From safeguarding data to saving planets, we are sending more than just satellites. We are preparing for Mars settlements, exploiting space rocks for raw materials, and even designing space manufacturing facilities. SpaceX has revolutionized space by making rockets reusable and therefore drastically cutting costs and opening up space as the new frontier for business. Starship technologies are expected to change the face of long-duration space exploration, while satellite technology is improving communication and observation of the Earth. With these advances, we are no longer gazing at the stars, but are planning for existence on other planets. The universe could be vast and boundless, but our capacity to manage it is anything but limitless. Number 21. Quantum computing. Now let's swing from the macrocosm to the micro-wonder of quantum computing. This isn't your regular computer upgrade. It's a leap into a realm where bits are out and qubits are in, a place where problems deemed unsolvable by classical computers become just another equation for quantum machines. Achieving quantum supremacy means unlocking new potentials in cryptography, drug discovery, and beyond, paving the way for breakthroughs we can barely imagine. However, the catch: quantum computing could also render our current encryption utterly obsolete, leaving sensitive data vulnerable. As we teeter on the brink of this quantum leap, we must ask ourselves if we're ready for the ripple effects it will have on every facet of our digital lives. From reshaping cybersecurity protocols to revolutionizing artificial intelligence, the consequences of quantum computing will touch all corners of technology and society, challenging our understanding of privacy, security, and innovation. Number 22. Hyperloop. Hovering back down to Earth let's look at the cutting edge of transport, Hyperloop technology. Think of pods traveling at airline velocity through near-vacuum tubes, transforming how we move and link cities as districts. This concept implies that travel is environmentally friendly, efficient, and secure, and may cut travel time in half and emissions by a third. However, the journey to implementation is complex. Building the large-scale infrastructure necessary for this system poses significant challenges, from engineering marvels to funding massive projects. Safety is another paramount concern, as ensuring the technology is reliable for everyday use will require rigorous testing and validation. As Hyperloop technology approaches this evolutionary step, it holds the potential to reshape our transportation landscape, offering a glimpse into a future where traveling between cities feels as easy as moving between neighborhoods. The world watches with bated breath to see if this ambitious vision becomes a reality. Number 23. Cybersecurity, battling the dark web. And let's not forget the cybersecurity inventions of the age, digital protectors. As society is more and more reliant on digital infrastructure, the dark web is present with threats that are more adaptive than the world's defense systems. Welcome to the new age of cybersecurity, where threats are detected by artificial intelligence, communications are encrypted through quantum computing, and even blockchain-based systems are used to counter the smartest hacker. These innovations are expected to strengthen our protection mechanism, thus reducing the possibility of an attacker gaining access to a system and siphoning off sensitive information. Still, as was observed in the case of cyber warfare, the battle between the forces of protection and those of exploitation goes on. Every time a new defense mechanism is created, the hackers also look for new ways to get around the barriers. Will our digital fortresses stand, or are we opening the door to Pandora's box and are headed for a future where no data is sacred? If your mind is buzzing with excitement and curiosity, don't just sit there. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat in the symphony of innovation we share here. Keep dreaming big, keep questioning the status quo, and join us next time for another deep dive into the marvels of tomorrow. Together, let's keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This is your hub for the extraordinary. Until next time, keep looking beyond the horizon and stay inspired.